What's going on, guys, and welcome to today's video. And today we are back out at the drag strip, and of course it's dark, so you're not going to be able to see anything on the runs just like the truck videos, but we are not in the TRX, we are in the Camaro. Now we're going to make a fool of ourselves because, as you guys know, this thing is not set up for the drag strip. It is set up for road course work. So we're going to be doing a lot of spinning, but this is the last event of the year for the drag strip, so I thought we should bring the track car out to the drag strip and see how bad it really is going to be out here. I have a prediction that we're going to be spinning most of the way down the drag strip. We're going to be spinning through fourth gear and not moving very quickly. So we are going to line this thing up and see what we can do. And yeah, hopefully it just doesn't look absolutely terrible, but it will. But hey, we'll at least get a few times for this thing and see what happens. So let's jump in and make our first pass. And my first pass with the car, we did run that half-mile event earlier in the season, but yeah, this will be the first time down the quarter-mile drag strip. So let's jump in and see how bad this thing really is. So it looks like our first run is going to be up against this Lexus. She's probably going to completely leave me and destroy me because I believe these cars are all automatic. It probably makes good power. Oh, I'm sorry, this is an RCF. Probably makes great power, and it's going to just hook and go, versus us in the Camaro that's going to sit there and spin and slide and go nowhere while she is leaving us down the drag strip. All right, guys, we are up with that Lexus. Gotta just take it easy. Okay, I don't know, it did all right. First gear kind of slippy, slidey a little bit, but man, I don't know. It didn't do as bad as I thought it was gonna do. It seemed to hook up. Like I said, first gear, I maybe could have rolled in a little bit harder than I did, but I don't know. It wasn't as bad as I thought. I was pretty timid on shifting because I've had cars kind of break loose. Previous Camaro on the drag strip kind of break loose and be all wiggly when you shifted, but honestly, it did better than I thought. I did kind of a decent burnout compared to what I thought I was gonna do, but yeah, I don't know. We did all right. We beat the Lexus, and hey, I'll take any victory with a track car at a drag strip. Okay, so did a 13.1 at 118 mile an hour. That is really, really bad. The TRX is, yeah, considerably quicker than this car. Well, guys, we just ran a 13.17 at 118 mile an hour. And yes, that's outrageously slow for a 650 horsepower car, but it's super cold. We've got very little traction. But honestly, it did better than I thought it was gonna do. I figured it was going to just be spin city, but honestly, I mean, yes, first gear kind of spun. I was really just very easing into the throttle. But once I was in second, I think I was pretty on the throttle. Third was pretty hard shift. Fourth gear was pretty hard also, and it did seem to hook. But yeah, I mean, we just could not launch, and that's where we're gonna lose a lot of time out here. But hey, we at least got to run, and it wasn't completely terrible. All right, guys, so we got the Lexus. We actually hooked up better than we thought we would and ran that 13.1. Now, my buddy is now out here with his C6 Z06 Carbon, and this is not a carbon option car. This is the real carbon edition. So it's got the carbon hood, it's got all the carbon brakes, it's the real deal. He went out and ran his first run with the car, and he ran a 12.8. Now we both know that's way slower than the cars should be running, but again, we're gonna claim it's really cold outside. It is like low 50s, high 40s, and we can't hook up, and all of those reasons are why we aren't running the, you know, magazine motor trend times that are set on the perfect day with the perfect environment on perfectly brand new tires. That's why we aren't running those times, but we are relatively close-ish, so it'll be interesting. We should be lined up and we should be able to go down the drag strip with the ZL1 and the Z06 Carbon Edition, and hopefully it is a really close finish. All right, we are racing my buddy Jesse here in that Z06 Carbon. All right, guys, this is probably our last run. We're gonna run the Z06 again. He did miss a gear on that last one, so this should be hopefully closer. That was fun. That Z06 came pulling on me very quickly. I had him off the line, maybe, you know, more low end torque or something with the supercharger, but I had him most of the way, but like I said, there at the end, he was creeping up on us very quickly. Well, guys, we just got done with our third and final run, and the Corvette drove past me there at the end of the track. I had Jesse beat on reaction time. I had a 0.1 something. He kind of slept a little bit with a 0.5, but the lightweight Corvette with a little less aero drag was able to drive past us there at the end at 120 miles an hour. It was a really fun run. That was probably my favorite run because it was so neck and neck there at the end. So the best time that I was able to do in this cold weather was a 12.7 something. But like I said, the C6 Z06 Carbon was able to pull off a 12.6. Now we know, yes, both of these times should be way faster in best good conditions under, you know, ideal circumstances, but cold out here, it's our drag strip. You're always a little bit disappointed in your time, but we went quickly. We had fun, and we got to race the two cars side by side 2 times down the track. So it was a good night regardless. So guys, thanks for coming along on another drag strip adventure, and we'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.